speaking of Cam Newton, he is still looking for a job. He says he's not going to retire, but he did give a little teaser today on social media that he has a lot to get off his chest. He's going to kind of let it all out there, talk about his future, and who knows what let it off his chest means. He's going to do this, I think, on his Instagram on Friday. So, we'll talk about that when it happens. But we don't know what a lot off his chest means. We haven't heard from him since he was a surprise cut of the Patriots. Bill Belichick finally did talk about him earlier this week after kind of blowing it off, the day after the release, or the day after the release, and did say a bunch of nice things about it. But we haven't heard from Cam yet, so we don't know what get stuff off his chest means, if he's going to take any shots at the Patriots. You think he does have a bit of a beef, if he wanted to, about how just things played out for him this offseason?
I do. I mean, I put myself in the Cam Newton's shoes, and look, the preseason reps there was a huge disparity in the preseason games. Mac Jones had 107 snaps total, 67 dropbacks. Cam Newton had 38 total plays, 21 dropbacks. And look, if you're Cam Newton, he probably didn't say much at the time because he probably figured, all right, well, they're treating me as a starter. I'm the starter. So, okay, they know that I have nothing else to prove, really. So I'm fine with a lesser workload. The rookie needs the reps. I understand. That's fine if I'm on the team and I'm the starter. But if I'm released, I'm sorry. If I'm Cam Newton, I have a beef with the Patriots, and just like, did you give me a chance legitimately to win the job? Like, if I was competing really for the starting job, if there was a competition, why didn't you make it closer to 50-50? All right, you can give Mac a little bit more because he's a rookie and he needs the work, but you got to give me more reps than that. I mean, Cam Newton's total plays were like half of Mac Jones's just passes, let alone the other plays.
Sure.
And then the other beef that I would have with Newton is, look, you said I had a clean slate this year. We all know last year was rough. I came in late. We didn't have any weapons. Like, the team wasn't any good. You basically admitted all this.
I can't be graded on last year. Yeah, it's not.
And so if you were going to cut me, at least give me the opportunity to show more than you did in the preseason. I mean, just 21 passes. I didn't get a chance to run once. So there's nothing on film this year that tells people that I'm very much improved. So if I'm Cam Newton, then I have a little bit of a beef.
And I think all of that is legitimate, and it plays into what I thought was what was really going on all off season and all preseason. Sorry, it was the Patriots were not. It wasn't a battle. They were just seeing if Mac was ready to do the job. They had decided, and it's evident in all of the stuff that you just said. They had decided who Cam Newton was, what he was, what kind of team they would be with him as a quarterback, and they were okay if they had to be, but they were clearly looking for something better. And if you're Cam, you have to recognize that to an extent, because they drafted a quarterback in the first round. When teams do that, they want that guy to be the starter sooner than later. So that's inevitably going to happen. But you're right. In terms of transparency, it was not a real competition for Newton. Whether he should have known that or seen that going in, or whether if he was given more reps, might he have been able to show something, he's entirely entitled to feel that way. But I don't think I agree with you 100%. It was never really a competition. It was, let's throw as much at Mac as possible and see if he can do the job. And they did.
And look, we talked even coming into the season that, like, this was Cam Newton's career, basically.
Yeah.
And, if this was it, if you're Cam Newton, you'd be like, dude, you got to give me more of a chance to show what I can do than that. It's not just to you guys, but to the rest of the league. I mean, I put in all this time. I did X, Y, and Z for you. Like you said, I did everything that you asked me to do. And you don't give me an opportunity to show that I can be an NFL quarterback for other teams. Like, no, sorry, man, that's not right. I mean, that's the beef that I would have if I was Cam Newton. And I think that's fair.
It's fair. It's legit.